match starts at 126 pounds, and Jerry Hendershot of Kittatinny gets the takedown on Michael Larson of Newton en route to a 3-0 win to give the Cougars a 3-0 lead here at Newton High School.
I knew I had to go out and set a good pace for the rest of the team, just go out with a bang, and just wanted to start it off good, and I was able to do it, and that helped.
In a very entertaining match at 132 pounds, Stephen Churchill gets the takedown here as he holds off Tom Murphy 15-10 in this Freedom Division match is tied at 3. On to 138 pounds, watch Nick Romines of Kittatinny register the back points as he tops Nick Grillo 11-1 to push Kittatinny's lead to 7-3. At 145 pounds, it's Logan Morales of Newton with the key takedown as he notches a 3-1 decision over Brendan Olson, and Newton trails 7-6 after 4 bouts. We move to 152 pounds, and it's Clark Moynihan of Kittatinny with the back points as he majors Josh Sibley's of Newton 12-0, and the Cougars lead 11-6 over the Braves.
Josh is a great wrestler, and I'm happy I got the opportunity to wrestle one of the best kids on their team tonight. And still want to work on a few things and get better, but I feel like I had an okay match.
At the Newton forfeits at 160 and 170, we go to 182 pounds. Watch Garrett Armstrong power Gus Kodropopoulos to the mat with the takedown and the pin, and Kittatinny's rolling 29-6. In the most competitive bout of the night, watch Dylan Wonder of Kittatinny get the reversal on Jake Connolly to tie the match at 2 in this bout at 195 pounds. And we head to overtime tied at 6, and it's Connolly with the takedown in the first overtime as he tops Wonder 8-6 to win the match and cut Newton's deficit to 29-9. Okay, we go to 220, and Jake Drellick of Kittatinny wastes no time as he registers the fall in 48 seconds over Jacob Lazar. At 285, Brandon Grant gets the takedown at the edge of the bat for 2 en route to a 3-1 win over Tom Smith, and Newton trails 35-12. On to 106 pounds, and watch Trevor Morales of Newton work for the fall as he pins Tom Chernati in 4-17, and Newton cuts its deficit to 35-18 with 2 bouts left. At 113 pounds, it's Nick West of Kittatinny with the back points as he rolls to a 13-1 major decision over Anthony Brown, and Kittatinny holds a 39-18 lead. And Kittatinny caps its big win here. Watch Zach Zagola get the fall in 108 over Josh Haar, and the Cougars roar to a 45-18 win as Nick DeGennaro gets the post-match reaction.
They had our number for 2 years. I think they beat us twice each year for 2 years, so it seemed longer, but because it was 4 different nights or 4 different matches. But we've been going at it. We had some good matchups. I mean, when they're giving you 12 points, you don't think they're going to give Kittatinny 12 points. It's going to be difficult to beat them. But we had some great matchups. Some of my sophomores against some of their best seniors, and they came up on top. But it was I hope it was exciting for the fans, because it was exciting for me. They were in it right to the end.
And talk about, what it is now for you guys. You got a lot of stuff coming up. You got a match with Jefferson this week, the 100 and Warren Sussex matchup tournament. Before you know it, you're going to have the High Point matchup. So you guys are hitting a lot of matches now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The team's looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a tough road the next couple weeks, but I think we'll all be able to go out there and handle it pretty well.
As a busy part of the season comes on, we just got to start working even harder in the room, try to stay in shape, and just look forward to the matches that we're going to have with High Point and Phillipsburg and other division matches, and hopefully get good wins out of them.
This is a big week for us. It's getting busy every other day. 100 Warren Sussex tournament coming up Saturday. We always like to. It's such a good tournament. Make a name for yourself. Maybe that's where a Murphy or a Wonder or somebody can make a bigger name for himself. So we're excited. Starting off with Newton was on the right foot. I had to put some different names in the lineups. You worry about your 30 match count. It's so early in the season. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it yet, but I want to plan ahead.
And talk about what your approach has been a little bit different this year. Obviously, you've got a small senior class, but a really large sophomore class. So you've got a lot of inexperienced kids in your lineup.
That's what's scary as a coach. When you're doing a pre-match, guessing and chess game, what do you pencil in? How much pressure can you put on first-year sophomore starter Dylan Wonder, a first-year starter Garrett Armstrong? Now, they got a couple matches last year, but I think it was less than 5. So, how much you do with a freshman, Tom Murphy, and so that's where it's hard to pencil in and juggle and guess, but they are maturing very well. Tonight was just tremendous to see them not be intimidated, not back down, go nose to nose, and it was. I hope they had as much fun. I hope they watch it on television and enjoy what they see.